Have you ever wanted to seamlessly integrate PortaBilling with other web applications without waiting for system upgrades or complex development? Today we are going to show you exactly how to do that using UI plugins. Welcome back to the PortaOne's channel, where we share the latest tips and tools to help you get the most out of PortaBilling. The real challenge for many telcos is that operational data is often scattered across multiple siloed systems, making it hard to get a unified view or manage key tasks efficiently. But with UI plugins, you can easily connect PortaBilling to other systems and manage all of your data directly from the PortaBilling web interface. Whether you need to track porting requests, view customer tickets, or anything in between, UI plugins make it simple. By eliminating the need for heavy development, UI plugins allow you to streamline your operations and focus on what truly matters, delivering exceptional service to your customers. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the step-by-step process of adding a custom menu to PortaBilling that renders real-time data from an external web service via API, making it easier to access crucial information without switching between platforms. Imagine a telecommunications company that relies on PortaBilling to manage its services, as porting requests for customers' phone numbers are processed by an external system such as Telcoms. That means need a reliable way to track the progress of these requests. By integrating a custom menu in PortaBilling, they can view real-time updates on the status of number porting directly within the PortaBilling web interface. This streamlines their workflow, ensuring they can provide timely updates to customers and maintain efficient operations. To get started, we need to prepare at least one HTML file that on the one hand will define how to make API calls to get the needed data, and on the other hand will define how the data will be visualized in the custom menu, for example as a table. Let's use ChatGPT to assist us with this, but first let's look at the JSON payload that returns the status of all number porting requests of a single customer. We will instruct ChatGPT to prepare an HTML document with a good-looking table that has 5 columns: request ID, created at, numbers quantity, nodes, and status, and provide an example of the payload. The data will be inserted in the table dynamically from the API response received by PortaBilling from the number porting service. PortaBilling documentation explains that the main PortaBilling UI application injects a provider name PB into the frame object of the plugin document, so that the provider can be accessed from the frame element property of the window object. After this, a custom plugin can interact with the PortaBilling API, for example by calling pbprovider.api-client.json request, access an array of route parameters, for example by calling pbprovider.routeparams. For example, if you open /customer123/myplugin link, then route params will look like this: ID 123. Access the plugin configuration, for example by calling pbprovider.pluginconfig, which needs to be set under data of the plugin configuration. So now let's save the code generated by ChatGPT to index.html and compress this file to get a zip archive. Great! To install the UI plugin, log into the configuration server or simply ask our support team to assist you. Go to the UI plugin tab. Specify the plugin name in the plugin name field, for example, porting requests. Specify the JSON string for the already prepared file in the configuration string field. The JSON must include some mandatory options, such as route. Here, specify the ID of a panel on the web interface where the plugin is installed and shown. For example, route customer/ID/general info means the new UI plugin is available from the customer general info panel. Remember, to add a new plugin, the route should already have some panels, such as the general info menu, which has submenus like address info, web self-care, lifecycle, and so on. Then router link. Specify the link which is used as the URL of the panel with the plugin. Link label. Specify the name of the panel with the plugin that is visible to the end users. Optionally, you can also specify panel size, which defines the size of the panel where the plugin is shown. So if you want to have a panel of a standard width, set 1. You can also set other values to make it more in size. For example, 2 means that the panel will be twice as much in size as a standard one. Finally, data. Any data that is shown in the panel with the plugin. Now we can select the prepared zip archive and click Upload plugin. Then let's go to the Configurations tab and the currently active configuration. From the configuration tree, click on the Web Cluster node. On the Groups panel, select the UI group, and in the UI.plugins option, select the created plugin. Now we need to configure the API integration between PortaBilling and the number porting service. Select the Web Custom group, and in the Web Custom.option field, specify the options required by PortaBilling to communicate to the external system. In brackets, external apps, name extras, and its name porting requests. This defines the application name. Then in brackets porting requests, server URL defines the endpoint where PortaBilling sends post requests. Additionally, this application requires user authentication by login and password. Specify them too. In brackets porting requests, login is login and porting request password is just the password 123 test. Now, when it's all ready, let's click Save, Verify and click Check Apply to apply this configuration. It will take a while, so go and grab yourself a coffee. Once everything is set up, let's take a look at the final result. Our custom porting request menu is live, displaying real-time data pulled directly from the external system's API. It's that simple. You can add multiple plugins like that and automatically have them installed on all web servers. Upon adding new web servers, the plugins are automatically installed there too. They are preserved after a system update to a new release as well. So there you have it, a quick and easy way to integrate PortaBilling with external systems using UI plugins. Now you can expand this integration by adding new functions such as creating new number porting requests or rerunning stack requests directly from PortaBilling web interface. This will depend on the capabilities of the external systems you are trying to integrate with. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have any questions or ideas for more PortaBilling tutorials, leave them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.